A question I will get a lot in the gym is how much protein should a particular person be trying to get in a day, since it is such a important macronutrient for recovery, muscle building. The research suggests anywhere from 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Now, like anything, there's nuances to all of this, and it's different depending on the individual. So, if you're eating a lot of food, you don't need as much protein. So like if I'm in a calorie surplus trying to put on weight, I can be on the lower end of that range. So I could be having, 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. The other end of it, so say I'm having 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, I'm 85 kilograms. So I'm having 170 grams of protein per day if I'm sticking to that math. That is more important when I'm in a calorie deficit, meaning I'm trying to lose weight. I'm not eating as much food. So my body is potentially going to burn through some muscle mass. So I want to make sure that I'm consuming even more protein to preserve that muscle mass. So that is typically a lot of people that come into the gym. They're trying to lose weight, so they're eating less food. Their body's going to burn fat, but it's also going to burn muscle. And it's so important that we preserve this muscle mass. So nutrition is so important. And more importantly, protein intake, or most importantly, is protein intake. Aiming for that 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight can be good. Overdoing protein is not a bad thing. So that is why it's better to err on the side of caution and have more protein. You do not want to lose muscle mass. The more muscle mass you have, the easier it is to lose weight. You have a high metabolic rate. If you're trying to lose weight and you have more protein, 1, you're giving yourself the best chance of preserving the muscle mass you have. But 2, you're satiating yourself. You're staying fuller for longer. You're less likely to overconsume calories that way. So it's actually aiding your fat loss in 2 different ways. It's also important how you break that up in a day. So if you need to hit 150 grams or 160 grams of protein in a day, how are you going to do that? It's probably not going to be super easy to have 2 meals of 80 grams of protein or 1 meal of 160 grams of protein. So this is where you'll hear a lot of advice. Try and have a solid amount of protein in every meal. So if you're eating 4 times a day, it's a pretty realistic, manageable target to get 40 grams of protein in each meal. This is where you start to think about certain high protein foods, like chicken breast is a very popular lean protein source because it is exactly that. It is lean protein. It is per 100 grams of chicken breast, you are getting 30 grams of protein. You start eating a little bit better because you're aware that you need to hit a certain protein target, and typically lean, good quality foods are higher in protein and lower in fats and carbohydrates. That's a rabbit hole we can continue to delve down with more content, but I just wanted to do a quick video about how much you should be aiming for, and then maybe the best way to sort of break that up over your day.